All right, survivors ready? Go!
I'm feeling so happy. We just won our 4th challenge. It was our 3rd immunity challenge, and we won reward earlier. I used my donation challenge advantage to help us.
Cam is using the advantage on herself. She does not have to use blindfolds.
We were kind of debating at the start whether or not we wanted to use our advantage, and I kind of made it clear to Kim in the background that I didn't think we should use it, because when we were lining up for the challenge, Melanie threw out the idea that maybe Mackenzie on the Order tribe is holding on to her advantage in order to not be voted off. Do you think they'll use their advantage next time for sure?
I feel like
probably. I think
if they have one.
Now that we've played ours, I think they would have to.
Because I saw them canoodling and Mackenzie was talking about it. Now whether or not that's for real and like they have it or not, I don't know, but
I think we're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
I think they would. I was surprised they don't. Kim is the only person that can play that advantage. I wanted her to keep it, so that there's another reason that we want to keep Kim in the game, because I like Kim and I want to work with her.
And then we came back to camp and our flint broke, and then I made fire with a tiny, tiny little thing of flint and a giant machete.
Seriously, what is losing? I don't know. I'm actually becoming foreign to it. The fear is, if we swap, what are the dynamics going to be?
I believe it's going to be a woman. Yeah.
Hopefully a big player. I want to walk out there and I want to see John gone.
If they get majority, by far they're going to vote us out. But the camp, or everybody back at camp, are talking about tribal lines and we should stick with the 9. It's just so silly, and it's bad gameplay and it's bad TV. Who's left?
Y'all think
Jamie.
beef jerky will be good in this race?
Oh.
I think Alex might be in trouble.
So I'm for sure gonna flip. Whether depending on who it is, like I think about maybe 2 people I think I can work with on the blue tribe.
Which one?
Matthew, the older guy.
He was trying to talk to us at the beginning.
He was. He comes in every time and he waves. And he's like,
He seems sweet.
Oh yeah, I was in the car with him on the way over, and he was like telling me about like all of the things he does for like LGBTQ like kids in like his area, because they were like really homophobic there, and how he like fought for like them to like teach like LGBTQ stuff in like schools and stuff. So I was like, oh, that's so sweet. I could also see a Steven versus John, and maybe they were just doing the easy.
comes to the head.
I feel like maybe they were just doing like easy.
I know
votes.
Steven plays very loyally. He's very loyal, very observant. So I think Steven and Jamie, there's no chance that they're not working together.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely want to work with the women, just because I feel like so far there's only been girls getting voted out. So I definitely like don't want that trend to continue. I really like Danny, and I really like Drew, and then I like the moms a lot too. But I feel like I just need to set myself up in a position that makes the most sense for me moving forward. So if that means I need to pick a side, then that's what I'm going to have to do. But I just want to see kind of where things unfold over these next couple rounds, and see if there's a tribe swap, or see if people start throwing out other people's names, and just kind of like play my cards based off what's in front of me at the moment.
I'm interested if we get to a swap at any point to hear all the tea from their
Yeah. I feel like there could be a swap tonight. I have like a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Let's hope there ain't. Because he said it's the hardest pre-merge yet, and I'm like, where?
It is.
I wonder what they think about our team.
They probably think we're
Annoying.
egotistical.
I can't hold that.
We made it past first boot, which was my only goal coming in, and now we've made it past second boot. The challenges are going really well. I actually really like my team. We're communicating well, which I think is really helping us. I do worry about physical challenges in the future. I don't know if we have the physically strongest group, but that challenge had a physical aspect and we kind of killed them. But we're feeling good. I still like everybody on the team. As far as alliances and such go, I think it's pretty locked in that me, Brady, and Danny are a 3, and then I still feel really good about Seth.
And like, I could totally see like him doing like a swap and making like a group of people like start back over from scratch and then rebuild in 10. Like, I can see that happening.
A challenge is just knowing honestly what to do with downtime. Now that we are not going to tribal, I really need to figure out how to make the most of my time. because we're like kind of just sitting, and what I want to do is go just like scour these woods for an idol, but that is not the move. So I need to figure out how to form relationships, how to maybe find times to get away without being like, oh, there's that guy, just beelining it for the woods. So that's my play for the next couple of hours.
I would like to work with every single person. I want every single person to want to work with me. I definitely wanted to try to have a connection with Rachel, the other mom that's here. I think that it's a special thing to prioritize our own lives and pleasure. So coming away from our families to do something like this, I definitely want to support that. But we haven't had much time to do any game talk. So in terms of game stuff, I don't know.
The other crazy thing that happened is I've got an extra key. Put it here, I don't have pockets, put it in my leggings, go into the bathroom. It's about to do my business and I hear someone and I pull my pants and run. I can't find the key. So I'm like, come on, I don't know if Casey will give me a replacement or not. That's up for production to communicate, but please find out because it was just a bathroom fiasco. So that really sucks because I would have had at least 2 keys and I have a chance to get a third.
Was the key hidden somewhere? Did you find it?
So I found one was in the tree trunk by camp. That was the one where I earned the key. I did a skill in the first challenge we did and I got it. So it's like if you do the skill portion of the challenge, you get the key. And then the second one is something where like I have to vote. I need confirmation from production. I have to vote for someone that's not going home and they won't go home and then I can get a key. So I have the potential for 3 keys if Casey shows mercy.
I do know that Tyler and Danny have played a game together before, so I'm watching that. But I don't know what that will mean for the game yet.
So right now, I think we're all cohesive, but on a team or tribe like Chaos, that could all just be a blur, not a blur, but that could all just be a silver lining of, all right, yeah, we're just gonna keep it good now until it's ready for us to actually explode.
And that leads me into my next thing, because clearly the chaos has started. I was at the water well with Melanie, Tyler, Rachel, Kim, and myself, and Rachel and Kim, to my face, tell me that Marshawn said that I said their name.
So when we were at the water well for a couple minutes, Rachel and Kim came up to us talking about Marshawn said somebody's name.
But Marshawn was telling me that Danny wanted to vote either Rachel or myself out.
That's funny because I have an alliance with both of them. We made it earlier today, so that makes no sense.
But then we asked Rachel, I told Rachel that, and we asked other people.
So Marshawn said that Danny said that Kim or Rachel is next. That's just not true.
And we asked Danny about it, and no one else had heard that.
So now I have to go clear the air with that, and I'm just wondering why Marshawn would want to throw my name out there.
Marshawn is definitely stirring up the pot, and fortunately enough for me, if he keeps digging his own hole, he was the person that I chose. Oh yeah, he's my bounty, sorry. So if Marshawn goes, I'm good.
What's up? It's Marshawn again. This time my confession is I'm friending up with my teammates and telling stories. Saying this one is saying something about this one and this one. Pretty much just at the end of the day having them all vote for me and keeping their word with me and eliminate them slowly but surely. And that will be my confession for today.
Somebody said that Marshawn might have me as a bounty, but I know that that's not true because I have myself as a bounty and I got to select my bounty, which I picked as Seth. Now it does not look as easy to take out Seth, especially at the first tribal, but Marshawn is digging his own grave. I'm glad that Rachel and Kim were able to come to me with this because as far as Marshawn's concerned, it's me going home, but that is not what is going to be happening on this Chaos team if I have anything to say about it. And you need to learn one thing, Marshawn. If you throw out my name, I better be going home, because at this point, I should have picked you as my bounty instead of Seth. But I can't go back in time, and neither can you. So I'm not going to forgive, and I'm not going to forget.
All right, John Boy's back.
Are we gonna have a chat and then? I'm gonna wait for someone else to say something first. It's not gonna be me. I've gone home like that before and I'm not doing it again. So I'll just sit back and relax.
Okay, so look, I have 2 immunity items. I'm gonna give you one. I'm just kidding.
Just straight up the office.
Yes.
I have nothing but my personality.
Okay. I can go first.
You can go first because I'm truly no thoughts.
Yeah, this one's hard. This one's hard. What feels safest to me are names that have already come up. So, Alex and John, the ones that are kind of on my radar. Well, this one hit a little bit harder. I don't want to say it's demoralizing, but I do kind of feel like Ryan. It feels like we're climbing this uphill battle.
So things aren't going great. We've lost 4 challenges in a row, and it sucks. I don't know what's gonna happen with this vote. I haven't talked to, I talked to people yet, but I think everybody's pretty afraid to throw out a name because at this point, like, we have made connections and alliances.
Yeah, I was thinking about that as well. I'm struggling because both of them have confided in me.
Fair.
In like different ways. It took Alex like a little bit longer to tell me.
I know John's with me. I know Jamie's with me. So that's 3.
I'm waiting for other. Did John say anyone's name?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I mentioned Jamie, but that's only because they said that they were feeling down. So I was like, well, I don't want that to like spread out to everybody else. Like, we're all feeling down, but you gotta bounce back when it's time to bounce back.
Yeah. Okay, so last time I said that morale was low. It's low today, or this time. So that's not too good. I am feeling a little concerned because whenever I've been in the groups, nobody's really been saying much. So I don't know if everybody just needs like a moment of silence to kind of get over that loss, or if it's gonna be me.
Like, I'll tell you straight up, I do want to work with Jamie.
Okay.
I think they're loyal. And
Yeah.
I think we're gonna need help when we get to the merge.
Mhm.
And I would like loyalty.
Yeah.
The other one I can't get a good read on is love. Me neither. It's close. I don't think so. I also don't have I don't have a good read on Big Matt and who he is clash-wise. I don't either.
I am all alone. I am here with me. Though my tribe's apart, you're always in my heart. Unless you vote me off. Oh, wait. I don't know. I think my plan going into this is to try to get the tribe to vote Alex. She's my bounty. If I can get her key, I'll have 2 keys. And then I have told John that he's my final 2. So then we would have 4 keys that we could maybe exchange because he got Riley's key. So that's the plan right now, is that we have 4 keys between the two of us, and we can use that to our advantage. I'm pretty sure Alex is going to try to get the vote to go on John, and I'm going to be like, yeah. But when John hears that Alex is trying to go for him, like we saw in the first vote, he's going to be like, get her out, get her out. So I feel like it's going to be pretty successful. Oh.
Alex either. Stephen has my bounty. Yeah, I'm a right now. But I don't think it's right. Because we had podcast beef. Because he was doing like the endless outlines, talking the crap about me.
Losing that was painful. And we see that the tribe used the advantage, and we kind of look at Mackenzie, and she's like, I don't have it. And we're like, well, that makes our choice easy then. We're not playing our advantage.
My best thing right now is to not get rid of Alex. Even though Alex probably wants me out, I think we should get rid of Little Matt.
Nice. Oh, because you won one, right?
No, we all have one, and then I'm one from Riley.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
So I have 2 right now.
Okay.
Because Matt and Matt are close. Even though Matt said he wants to do final 2 with me, I think I need to break up that duel and leave Matt. That has to be with me. Or get rid of Stephen. Stephen. I keep saying Stephen. Stephen King. Same spell.
There's a heavy despondency drifting over the camp right now. Having lost 3 times in a row and just being slapped down so hard that last challenge. And I really thought we might have a shot even with one person on the other side unblindfolded, but it was a shutout. And I volunteered for the hero role too, of calling the fall maze. I was like, oh no, they have 1, they have 2, and boom, they have 3. And I was just like, this was not a good competition. So here we are again. We're all agreeing we're going to use the advantage next round, and that means Mackenzie has to stick around. So it's practically 3 rounds of immunity for her. So it's worth it being the top fundraiser. That's all I can say.
I think he has to go a little mad. That's my game plan. They try to throw Mackenzie's name out there. That's definitely a no-go. So I need to talk to her. It got nice and quiet for me. This is great. All right, that's all I have.
Alex likes me. Alex trusts me. She told me she got another dog.
Okay, it's been crazy. So, yeah, a couple people were saying your name, and that's what I thought it was gonna be for a second. We talked to John. John wants to keep you. I know. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
Go for John.
No, he wants to go Steve. Yeah.
That's a big move.
It is a big move. I was just saying, so because people were asking me how I felt about you, and I was like, I just started to build a connection with Alex. I was like, I just and unfortunately, obviously we didn't talk at first at camp, so I did start to make other connections, but I was like, if we are voting Alex, that really sucks, because I feel like, and I'm not usually we're the girls, but I'm like, we really are the last ones.
I agree.
And I'm not trying to I don't want to lose you.
much do we trust him? He's not coming after you. So he's not.
What's happening?
Steven's name is out there.
Yeah.
So I think Mackenzie's getting the spirit. She's like, oh my gosh, there's another girl going. We just got.
But I don't want to continue that trajectory. I mean, I'm not invested in that trajectory.
Right. Same here.
But I do think that has been, because I pay a lot of attention to that. I do think that is coincidence and not intent. Yeah, I guess ideally still, because like I didn't want to go to this many damn tribal councils, but like, so thinking where we're at this point in the game, like, what is your envisioning, honestly, for like moving forward now with this team? Like your ideal world?
I like Big Mac. I feel like I'm getting a good read from him, and if he's completely tricking me, then I'm wrong, but he seems like a really straight up dude who would have a hard time like manipulating someone.
I think it would be a smart move to get me out now, because I'll probably flip on these guys.
Who do you like working with? Like, who do you not want to do?
I will say, okay, this is kind of like a little yeehaw fantasy of mine. Like, if the 3 Texans were Final 3, I think that'd be freaking awesome, because I feel like everything's in the Midwest. Right. So.
Who else is from Texas or moving to Texas? Steven.
Yeah.
Not Little Matt.
Yeah, it's Indiana.
Okay. Big Matt said, he was like, I'm not trying to be corny, but it would be like cute to keep like the Texans together. And then I was like, okay, that's me and him. Who else? And then I was like, okay.
Yeah, I think that if we get through this round with you, John, and I, it's a really solid group, because I think any of the other 3 would want to work with us, but at the very least would not have been the first to visit him.
Come on in. You know what to do. Dallas. Gotcha. Are we already recording? All right, here we are at number 3. Matt, I feel a little bit like a broken record at this point. Like, what's going on with this team, and how can you all turn this around?
Yeah, I don't know. This has been I don't know the entire Bloomington history lore, but who knows if there was a team that lost 3 challenges in a row. So we were pretty spent after this last loss. I will say it was like, we got back, we sat in a circle, and it was just quiet for quite a while, and that was different than kind of what had been happening. So we just hope with each vote, that you strengthen the team and bring the fire the next time. So that's what we're trying to do.
Jamie, would you agree with Matt that strengthening the team seems to be where focus is starting to really shift?
Yes, but it's really hard to figure out what that means, because I still think this is a great group overall. We all have a great spirit. I personally like everyone here. I have not wanted to vote out a single damn person. I would love it if there was just an asshole in the group, and then it would be easy to say, hey, I don't like you, you're the problem, get out of here. But we haven't really had that, unless I'm the asshole, but but I don't think that's the case either.
Alex, isn't that like one of the difficult parts about these games of like you get cast with these people that you actually like. Like you meet these people and you spend time out in the woods with them, and even though it hasn't even been 12 hours yet, you do bond. I mean, you all are in like a gladiatorial arena and you've been watching each other's back. Last tribal was a unanimous vote. Clearly, none of you all want to vote each other out. So what is the criteria? What do you do?
I don't know. I think I mean, you really do have to kind of walk on eggshells with what you say. Because I think that if you misstep a little bit, then that can create a snowball effect and just avalanche into something quite large.
Steven, Alex used an interesting expression, having to walk on eggshells. What's your perspective on what she just said?
I mean, once words get out, words can travel, right? And so I think it's just knowing what you're saying and like who you're saying it to and where it can go. And it's weird seeing that like the distinction from 9 to 7 people is just so stark, right? I think when we first set out today, like Scramble felt real and everyone was everywhere. Now when you're 7, you're like, oh, it's like I can see everyone in one place easily. It's been strange.
So Mackenzie, you have access to a challenge advantage, and it sounds like as a group you all decided not to use it. Can you kind of walk me through the logic of not using that after you saw them? Because I can tell you, a lot of you all were blindfolded. The reason they won that challenge was because they had one person without the blindfold.
Yeah, I just forgot to bring it. So, really hard to use when it's back at camp. It's on me now. We're doing a challenge after this and I'm still in it. We'll use it.
Fair enough. Daddy Matt. So, you seem like a pretty positive guy to me. Give me the positive spin about what's going on in this group, and how is someone from this team going to win this game?
How? It's undeniable. We're gonna get our shit together and win some challenges, and we're gonna get there. I think one thing I know about this team, very loyal. So when we get to the merge, we're gonna stick together. I think that's gonna be key. I think we also, well, if you see the competitions, it's close. We have strong players. It just, probably Chaos made a deal with the devil. That's why they're Chaos, right? Like, I don't know if they're drinking vampire blood or what. Like, we're close. So, I don't know. We're going to turn it around tonight.
John B., you've been one of the more vocal people at Tribal Council about focusing on this team. I'm not worried about them. I only want to do well. I want to see this team succeed. How do you feel like that mindset's working, and at what point do you have to shift?
That's still the mindset, because like you said, they won because of the advantage. So we can't really even compare of how much better they were at that challenge, because maybe if we had that advantage, we would win. So we can't really gauge it on that one. The last 2 came down to a hair of a second, both of them. We're still in it. So I'm sure like whoever goes, we're going to still stick together and we're going to get this next one.
Well, as Mackenzie said, you all do still have your challenge advantage, so there is definitely still hope. Unfortunately, for one of you, that hope is going to come a little bit short. And with that, we will get to the vote.
Yeah. I have some good news.
What?
You have a friend on Redemption Island. Nina sent you a safety key.
Girl, you are an angel. I knew that about girl. I just put it in the bucket. Oh my gosh, y'all. All right. I think I have a final 2 or final 3 with everyone in my tribe. So this is going to be a strategic vote.
There's no way there's nothing here. There's no way. There's gotta be something.
All right, the votes are in. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If you have a hidden immunity idol and you wish to play it, now would be the time to do so. I'll read the votes. First vote, Jamie. Second vote, Alex. 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 Third person voted out as surviving Bloomington, order versus chaos, Alex. That's enough, you can bring me your torch. Alex, the tribe has spoken, but you will have a chance to re-enter this game. You can head on to the voting booth and I'll meet you there. Well, as I said before, I'm a little bit at a loss for words. All I can say is good luck and never lose hope. You can grab your torches and head on out.
I'm only putting you down because of what you said. And now because you threw my name out too, so that wasn't very nice.
You use the metaphor of snowballing at tonight's tribal council, and I worry that me letting you go home will snowball in the wrong direction for me. But if we go to the tribal council again, it's gonna be ugly.
I really wanted to work with you. I just made an alliance with Jamie earlier than we did, and I want to work with them more, so.
All right. Everyone wants Alex. I want to go for Steven because he has my bounty. But let me just do Alex for now, and I'll get Steven next round if anything.
This one sucks, sorry.
Alex, after the challenge, I used one word to describe the third defeat in a row that you didn't like. Defeating. Well, you used 3 words that I did not like. Jamie, John, and Steven. And truthfully, your mistake was a lot bigger than mine. I hope you played that shot in the dark.
Alex, it hurts my heart to do this. This is totally strategy. You're my bounty. I know you found an extra key. Now I have another key with your keys. I'm gonna be like the key master. I'm gonna have to get a whole ring of keys. All right, sorry, hon.